Why are you watching YouTube right now?
Because it's my job. I gotta react. I'm sorry.
There are plenty of video streaming sites out there, a lot of them with some pretty major advantages over YouTube. Vimeo lets you watch a much higher quality.
Because Annie is making us, damn. My bad.
And offers a much more curated selection. Dailymotion has much less strict rules when it comes to copyrighted content.
That's true!
Odyssey is decentralized.
That's how we watch said anime.
Capture the 2000s era internet atmosphere that everyone is so nostalgic for nowadays. With all these platforms out there, why do we stick with YouTube? With its incredibly strict community guidelines, creator hostile copyright policy, and its aggressive reactions to ad blockers. Some might say that YouTube was just lucky. They came out with the first good video hosting site, and they continue to be popular just because they always were popular. It's where all the creators you follow put their content. But this neglects the real reason why YouTube has been and continues to be as successful as it is. The algorithm. As controversial and disliked as the YouTube algorithm seemingly is, it's also what separates YouTube from every other video platform. It's what keeps you, the viewer, coming back day after day for your fill of niche slop. It's what allows unknown creators that have no audience.
Ooh, I love slop content. I love slop content. Yes, that's me. That's me, bro. Dude, I got my slop on Twitch.
At all, to release videos that can still get potentially hundreds of thousands or even millions of views. It's a system that rewards creativity and originality, and it's really, really good at knowing what you want to watch. The YouTube algorithm in its current state would not be possible without Google. Very similarly,
Man, fuck Google at the same time, bro, because like, yo, I'll get demonetized for smacking my lips, right? But then they're allowed to show like actual like soft core on, you know what I mean? Like on their ads, like what the fuck? That doesn't make any sense. Yo, fuck Google.
Google, apart from every other search engine in the early 2000s, was their PageRank algorithm. Previous search engines would just show you the closest results to whatever you searched, but Google developed a system that could accurately measure the relevance and importance of each web page, allowing users to get vastly improved search results from Google compared to every other search engine. When Google bought YouTube in 2006, there wasn't an algorithm at all. Videos would blow up almost exclusively because of word of mouth, and all the videos on the front page were clips handpicked by YouTube staff. This led to 30% of videos getting 99% of the views, with 2/3 of videos on the platform getting essentially no views.
Damn.
To get an audience around this time, you just had to get really lucky. In this era, there was just one static YouTube homepage that showed the exact
Isn't that how it always is, chat? Just gotta get lucky, right?
same set of videos in the same order for every user on the site. But with that being said, there was still some sort of algorithm.
Oh,
where YouTube would try to show you content related to the clip you were watching. Usually, you would just find videos that had a similar title or the same tags as the current video. And it's here in its humble beginnings where we'll find our first anomaly in the YouTube algorithm.
Fire emoji.
On April 20th, 2008, a user named Mordegard would upload a video called Marina Mordegard Glesgorv. The video itself would show a red image of a man shaking with some Windows Movie Maker effects and not much else. At the end, some bell sounds can be heard, and the clip ends with a brief second image of the man. For whatever reason, this video blew up. After being live for 2 weeks, it had garnered more than 60,000 views, a pretty large amount for 2008. Like everything else on YouTube at the time, this video's success was likely due to word of mouth. It had an accompanying—
Oh, the Mexican dude people are afraid of? Never understood why. That sounds really bad with no context. That sounds awful. My fault. No, it's just like, no, it's not your fault. I'm just saying, like, you know, if this is like, if I was like walking in the conversation, that's the first thing I hear. I'm like, hello? Wait, who's afraid of someone because they're Mexican? It said that it'll bring bad luck to people when watched. Okay.
At the time, this video's success was likely due to word of mouth. It ended
up on the fucking Creepypasta wiki was like my home.
Company creepypasta that told of the potential harm this video could do to your sanity. By the way, if you want to know more about the creepypasta
It's an old creepypasta.
and the actual man depicted in this video, you can go check out this collaboration I did with Something Cinema.
First time chatter here. Why are we scared of Mexicans?
Where I talk about that stuff more in depth. Because of this video's strangeness and its lack of any sort of relevant keywords in its tags or title, YouTube had no idea how to categorize it. So when it went to look for related clips to put in the sidebar, it mostly just put videos with the exact same title. Since the clip had garnered a lot of views, many people re-upload the video on their own channels, or they just put up completely different videos with the same title, hoping to get some attention from the sidebar. In any event, seeing only a bunch of videos with this strangely specific title in the sidebar must have only enhanced whatever creepiness surrounded this video, and it was quite the rabbit hole in 2008. And honestly, it still is today as well.
Wow.
If you search Marina Mordegaard Glesgorf right now on YouTube, you'll still see almost exclusively videos with that exact same title. Whether they're re-uploads of the original video, copycat videos made in a similar style, or just other unrelated
Epic rap battles of creepypasta. Get the fuck out of my face.
clips. As time went on, YouTube would continue to improve the algorithm. In 2012, they switched from ranking videos purely based on views and clicks and began taking into account watch time as well.
New
leading to
reacts.
higher
Oh my
quality
god.
recommendations and
Cinnamon
clickbait.
versus
In 2016, the algorithm would start using neural networks, which would infinitely increase the amount of data points it took into account, and also made it infinitely harder to truly understand. It's grown into a behemoth that almost feels like this magical force that either works in your favor or it doesn't, and it's what drives the entire modern experience of YouTube. So, what happens when the algorithm malfunctions? Now, you might be wondering what I mean by that. You see, the algorithm doesn't actually watch videos. It only knows the data points that surround a video, like the title, description, tags.
True.
And of course, it can gather a lot of data by analyzing the viewers themselves that watch a video. The algorithm will take all this data into account and try to group a video with other clips it thinks are similar. But what happens when there's something off about the data it's working with? Like the video title is only made up of emojis. How does it get categorized? In the same way that an AI like ChatGPT can hallucinate and produce unpredictable results, the YouTube algorithm can also produce anomalies, such as entire subsections of this site that shouldn't even exist. Marina Mordegaard Glesgorf.
So aliens do exist, is what I'm. Yeah, this would actually like low key freak me out. If I like saw like a video popped up like this on my recommendation at like what 3 a.m., I low key would start tweaking out. I'm like, yo, it's time for me to go to bed. Hello, nope. This is demon hours. I'm out of here.
Such as entire subsections of this site that shouldn't even exist. Marina Mordegaard Glesgorf was a pretty simple and innocent example from a much more primitive version of YouTube, but for the remainder of this video, we're going to be looking at the much more complicated modern anomalies in the YouTube algorithm. Whenever you type anything into the YouTube search bar, you'll be shown several autocomplete suggestions, usually based not just on the popularity of any given search term, but also based on how the algorithm has categorized you as a viewer. If you enter an emoji or even just any non-letter character into the search bar, the suggestions always get pretty weird. But there is one exception to this. If you type in a period, you'll see nothing. No suggestions at all. Why is this? If you actually do search for just a period and nothing else, the results aren't that weird. In fact, all the results seem to contain the word dot, which makes me think that YouTube is replacing the period character with that word in the search results.
That makes sense, to be honest.
This wasn't always the case though. Up until a couple years ago, YouTube would instead replace the period character with the phrase full stop punctuation, which is a very specific group of keywords. And just like Marina Mordegaard Glesgorf, searching for a period a couple years ago on YouTube would only result in videos with the title full stop punctuation.
What the fuck is that?
Unfortunately, basically all of these videos have been taken down and haven't been archived anywhere, but according to some people on Reddit, despite the mostly innocent looking thumbnails, many of these clips supposedly depicted violent scenes that probably broke YouTube's terms of service. I can't verify whether or not that's true, and I'll admit it does sound a lot like a schoolyard rumor, But after this glitch was discovered, people began purposefully uploading scary videos with the title full stop punctuation to take advantage of this algorithmic anomaly, creating an unnatural YouTube niche which is still going strong to this day, but should have never existed in the first place. Let's take a look at some of these videos.
I would have logged off. I'm not even joking. Nope. I get spooked super easily, so it's like, hell no. No, babe. Yep, GG's. It's over.
This video not only has the title full stop punctuation, but that's also the name of the channel and the only words in the description. There's not a whole lot to untangle about the video itself, which is pretty short and doesn't really have much going on. The mumbled audio at the beginning is just a slowed down snippet of the song Strange Fruit by Nina Simone, which you probably also recognize from Blood on the Leaves by Kanye West, which sampled it.
Oh, W.
The forest scene at the beginning is too generic to be able to recognize, and I also couldn't find a source for the Jeff the Killer-esque face at the end. Although I won't lie, it kinda looks a little like Your Movie Sucks. This channel has 2 other uploads, which are just the same video with the same title but different thumbnails. One of them, disturbingly enough, showing 2 kids in a bathtub along with a snake. I feel like this must break some YouTube guidelines, along with just generally being immoral in this context, so I'm blocking it out here. While this video isn't exactly very interesting, there are some genuinely horrifying videos with this glitchy title. Like this one.
I hate this song. I hate this song, dude. I'll be so for real. I hate that this song has like become like generic horror, you know what I mean? Analog type shit. I'm so tired of this song. I hear it so much on TikTok too, and it's like got like horror videos as well, and I'm like, this is like really annoying. It's so annoying. Yeah, I liked the song before, and now it's just super fucking annoying because it's like it's in every goddamn horror related thing, and it's like, oh, okay, bud, all right, you couldn't find anything original. So do I. It's overused. Yeah, it 100% by it being annoying. It's just like, it's like the starter pack of like making like analog horror or like anything horror related. You know what I mean? If there was like a horror starter pack, this song would be featured in it. 100%, because it's just everybody's go-to. It's just it's overused so much. It's not even actual horror songs. It's not. This is like just annoying, dude. I think it got overused because it was like the first song. Wait, what? I think it got overused because it was the first song used to test like intercoms or something. Teacher is talking. That's just me. You know what I mean? Listen, I get really scared easily, 100%. I love analog stuff. I love all these things. It scares the fuck out of me, all right? And that's why I like it, because it's like a rush. It's a nice feeling. I just go back to it because it's just great. You know what I mean? It's actual cinema when it actually scares me. But like, if I hear this song, I know it's gonna be trash. It's just slop at this point. You know what I mean? It's not even the good kind of slop. Like, you're just lazy with it. When the song comes in, it's just a boomp. Yeah, basically. It's just a huge nothing burger. It's a horror turnoff. Yeah, 100%.
Let me ask you a question.
Lazy slop at the worst.
Have you ever entered your email address somewhere you probably shouldn't have, and then started getting a lot of spam? Well, chances are it was probably collected by a data broker. Data brokers collect personal information en masse and then sell it to third parties. And if you consider the sort of entities that might be interested in buying large amounts of personal data, you can only imagine just what nefarious things they might want to do with it. It might start with spam, but it can escalate to phishing attacks where bad actors try to deceive you to gain much more sensitive data,
it's an ad.
Or even identity theft. As bad as all this is, though, I'm not code feral.
Ad!
This video is insane. I think it might be one of the creepiest clips I've seen in a long time.
Dog, it's slop.
The big eyes, the unsettlingly large mouth, teeth, and tongue, the music with the synthetic vocals, it all works to such a good effect. And speaking of the music, it's a pretty historic recording of the song Daisy Bell from 1961 that features the first ever computer-generated vocals. Pretty cool. The video itself, though, is a little harder to track down. I found a few other uploads in different contexts, and also a Reddit thread from 2020 searching for its origin. There wasn't a definitive answer in this thread, but they did find the earliest known upload of the clip, which was originally also posted on Reddit to the Void Meme subreddit in July 2020. The user that made this post has been suspended, so we unfortunately can't contact them, but they did post a comment in the thread explaining that the video was supposedly made by heavily editing a Snapchat recording with that old filter that would make your mouth and eyes big. They didn't say though if they made the video themselves or not, but we could probably assume that they did. But getting back to full stop punctuation, the channel that posted this creepy video is called First Name Last Name. And just like the last channel, they also have several other uploads, all with the same title. And while their first video we watched was pretty interesting, the rest of these videos are all just low quality shit posts. And you know what? Most full stop punctuation videos on YouTube are exactly like this. Low effort garbage made to sneakily grab some views from a glitch in the YouTube algorithm. While some people on Reddit have a theory that the bug here was YouTube allowing illegal content, I personally think the anomaly is the unnatural promotion of low quality videos, probably bypassing some of the usual factors like watch time, click-through rate, or ranking against other videos. While we can't know for certain what the bug was here, YouTube would kind of prove that there was indeed something wrong by not only removing autocomplete when only a period is typed into the search bar, but if you search full stop punctuation today, you'll only get results for the word dot.
Wow.
To find these videos, I had to purposefully misspell the word punctuation and let YouTube autocorrect in the search results page, which I guess bypassed this strange fix they implemented. While YouTube may have fixed this glitch, every other anomaly we're going to talk about in this video remains untouched.
Okay.
After the whole full stop punctuation controversy blew up, people began looking for other broken keywords in the YouTube algorithm, and a lot were found over the years.
Wait!
The first of which being—
Wait, before we lock in even more, can I go get something to snack on? I'm hungry. Oh boy, if I say I haven't eaten, am I gonna get jumped? Sorry. I got a banana. And also, I was beating up my dad.
This Arab phrase, which roughly translates to a woman claiming to be married, days amongst Arab YouTube algorithm, and a lot were found over the years. The first of which being this Arab phrase, which roughly translates to a woman claiming to be Mary, days of my life. Searching this on YouTube again brings up only videos with titles that match this phrase almost identically. For whatever reason, the shitpost factor in these videos seems to be much higher than the full stop punctuation videos.
What the fuck?
These all feel like the sort of thing you might find on any random shitpost video subreddit.
Wait, that's fucked up.
These clips all feel like the sort of thing you might—
Wait, I want to own a gas station now. Wait. I want to own a gas station.
Any random shitpost video subreddit. With that being said, there are still some creepy videos in this niche, like this one. This video was uploaded in 2021 and has only 150 views, which I guess would qualify it for my unwatched horror series. We can see two different skinny and dirty figures moving in a very stiff and unusual way, seemingly not being affected by gravity. The source for this one was pretty easy to track down. This is a special effects test for the 2012 horror movie Mama. There's another related Arabic search term that has its own weird niche associated with it. This one translates to a woman claiming to be the Virgin Mary is married to Christ. The content here is more of the same teenage brain rot and not really worth watching. I'm not too sure what the deal is with these Arabic search terms and why they're both relating to women claiming to be Mother Mary. I also don't know why searching these doesn't bring up any actual Arab content. Some of these videos do contain Arabic, but I'm fairly certain these are still clips made by Westerners trying to produce surreal memes. This really is just another broken corner of the algorithm. And while this one may have been fairly tame, the next one we're going to look at is a little darker. To get to the following section of YouTube, you need to type in this nonsensical string of characters into the search bar. Doing so will bring up, again—
I was gonna order food, but my dad's making dinner, so I was like, you know what? I'll eat a banana. I can wait.
And only videos that match this phrase almost identically. The trick with this niche in particular is that these videos are, for the most part, all clickbait. The thumbnails all look very creepy and eye-catching, but upon clicking the video, you'll end up seeing something completely unrelated. Usually some brain rot shitpost videos made for children. Now don't get me wrong, there are some pretty creepy videos as well, like whatever this is supposed to be. But the problem here is not so much the videos themselves, it's the thumbnails. While most of them are just creepy images, Some take it a step further and use screenshots from actual Gore videos. And I don't just mean screenshots taken before the violence happens. This video, for example, has a thumbnail that shows a real, extremely mutilated body taken right from bestgore.com. This sort of thing just shouldn't be on YouTube. And as a YouTuber, it's a little frustrating that I can get demonetized for even just having a certain word in a thumbnail, while these videos get away with using actual Gore photos and not even getting an age restriction.
Yeah.
There are a few other weird niches created by YouTube algorithm glitches, but all these mostly follow the format set up by the three we've already looked at. Except for one that's completely different, which will also be our final topic for this video.
Okay.
On May 18th, 2019, a user on 4chan's paranormal board would make the following post.
Okay, so I typed TryGF, random keys on the keyboard, on the YouTube search because I was bored. Then I pressed back and I got these very weird suggestions from YouTube. Where the hell do they come from?
This is accompanied by a screen recording of the autocomplete suggestions they got after typing in TryGF, which appears to be similar to full stop punctuation. The OP goes on to say that they tried some other words, but nothing gave the same strange results as TryGF, except for an alternate spelling of the same nonsense word, TryFG, which supposedly resulted in something much weirder. Searching this on YouTube apparently results in 6 different uploads of the same 6-second video. While the version linked on the 4chan post has been taken down, one of the other uploads is still live. This video is a clip from the movie Elf with a text reading, "You did it. Congratulations." The OP ends the post with a different and even stranger video they found bearing the same title. This clip is just audio and visual static and nothing else for 30 seconds. These videos on their own are strange, but not really any more unusual than the other stuff we've looked at today. And people in the paranormal thread would uncover more strange things about these accounts, like the fact that they were all seemingly posting random social media gifs with nonsense titles. The next day, the 4chan threads OP would write essentially the exact same post, but this time to the conspiracy subreddit, and with a lot more information this time. In this post, they claim to have come across a lot of messed up stuff by searching TryGF on YouTube, but people quickly noticed that they themselves could not replicate these results.
Wow.
Going back to the 4chan thread, there are some weird videos that people came across here, like this video that appears to show a body in a bathtub, and which has some coordinates in its description. But wait, this video is unlisted. How exactly was this discovered? If we look in the thread, this video was just kind of posted here randomly without any kind of explanation as to how it was found.
Wow.
In fact, all of the creepy stuff in this thread just kind of appeared there without any explanation as to how it was connected to anything else. To understand what's going on here, we need to understand what the goal of an ARG is.
This is
An
not an
alternate
ARG.
reality game is essentially trying to replicate a story or a mystery.
Dude, I love The Sun Vanished. I love this. I love this so much. This was so... I'm not up to date with it anymore, but when The Sun Vanished came out... Oh, I was kept up to date with it. I remember I was on Tumblr talking about it like, guys! Bro, dude. Oh, The Sun Vanished is amazing.
In reality, so that they appear no different than...
I thought you couldn't watch an unlisted video without a link. I think he had said like... Yeah, he said the exact same thing too. He was like, yeah, it's unlisted, so you can't like... How the fuck did somebody watch it? And he did mention like on the 4chan, like people would just like post links and that was it. Like on the 4chan paranormal or stuff like that, they would just like post the links and that's it. You know what I mean? Oh, Sun Vanished is bomb, not gonna lie. It was so good.
Randomly without any kind of explanation as to how it was found. In fact, all of the creepy stuff in this thread just kind of appeared there without any explanation as to how it was connected to anything else. To understand what's going on here, we need to understand what the goal of an ARG is. An alternate reality game is essentially trying to replicate a story or a mystery in reality, so that they appear no different than a real internet mystery. Ash Vlogs tried to make their ARG appear like a real vlog channel that had something wrong with it. Alan Tutorial tried to make their channel seem like an actual tutorial channel that had something wrong with it. TryGF attempted to make a fake anomaly in the YouTube algorithm. But what's interesting here is that this ARG may have been what originally sparked interest in algorithm anomalies in the first place. I can't find an earlier example of someone pointing out the strange things you see when you search for an emoji or a period on YouTube. And I wouldn't be surprised if all the rumors of gore videos and the other illegal content you can find by searching these terms all stemmed from this ARG. By the way, if you want to learn more about this ARG, I recommend watching Nightfare's recent video about the topic. I think these anomalies in the YouTube algorithm always seem a little scarier than they actually are. While it can be unsettling to see a bunch of weird videos with nonsense titles, the reality is, all these glitches really do is group and promote content in an unnatural way. And that content is generally just low effort slop, posted with the sole intention of
Low
cashing in the
effort
malfunction.
slop!
I've yet to see a single original piece of content with any kind of value in any of these niches. It's all just the same few creepy videos copy and pasted endlessly. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you have a good night.
Thank
Thanks for
you!
watching, and thanks again to DeleteMe for sponsoring this video. To get your data removed from the internet, check out DeleteMe via the link in the description and get 20% off.
Hey. Hey. W video, first time reacting. W video. I'm not gonna lie. W. I like stuff like that. I think it's insane though. Still, Eesh, dude. They could show like actual gore, but if I do something crazy, oh, I'm in trouble. That's insane.